another.
Yes.
Welcome to Medicine Man and the Voice of Reason.
Oh, hey there. This is the Medicine Man and the Voice of Reason. I'm the Voice of Reason. We're going to be doing out without the Medicine Man for the time being. He's just been so busy with doing local music things, and, we're got a lot of things going on right now, a lot of which we want you guys to be a part of, and I'll cover all that coming up very soon. Don't you worry. So, in honor of today being our first podcast, first episode, first ever, we've been planning this for a while, and I'm glad we're finally able to get going, get everything started. We got everything we need, and here we go. And in honor of the first episode of Medicine Man and the Voice of Reason, I want to pose the question of the day for you guys. And, take this how you will, but I want to know, what was your weirdest first time experience? I really want to know. Send me your responses. We're on Instagram, MM and the VOR. That's all lowercase, sliding our DMs. Don't have Instagram? That's cool. Shoot us an email. We got email. That's mmandthevor@gmail.com. All lowercase, all one word. We really want to hear what you guys have to say, and hopefully we'll get some good ones. Not really expecting much since we're just getting started out, but if we get any good ones, anyone's worth reading, we'll read those out for you guys next week. And coming up here in a minute, I'll tell you guys my weirdest story. But first, I want to talk about music festival plans for this summer. I want to know what you guys are doing, man. This is I want to be close to my listeners. We both do. The Medicine Man does as well. If you were here, he'd tell you the same thing. But we want to know, what's your music festival plans for the summer? I know if you want to find the Medicine Man and the Voice of Reason, we will for sure be at Sewanee Halloween. That's in Sewanee County, Florida. It's really sick. It's really been getting big these past couple of years. I've never been personally. I know the Medicine Man has been there probably a couple of times now, and I've been hearing so much about it. Last year, all of my friends were going, but I didn't go because honestly, I hadn't heard of anyone in the lineup, and really, I couldn't even tell you what the lineup is today. I'm just in it for the experience. I'm in it for the friends, and really, what else do you need, right? And also, we'll be at Camp Bisco. That's in Scranton, Pennsylvania. This one's going to be a great one, you guys. That lineup is ridiculous. Look it up, check it out. Get passes, man. Catch us there. We'll be there. And at Halloween, we're going to be having live art, hopefully, with a partner of ours called Swervy Love, LLC. She makes custom art. You guys should check it out. Also on Instagram, Swervy Love. Look that shit up. It's really good. So, all right, back to the question of the day. What was your weirdest first time experience? Honestly, I've had a lot of those, you guys. It's really hard to narrow it down, but if I had to say, I don't even know if this is weird. This is really just, it's really just crazy. My weirdest, strangest, craziest, most memorable first time experience, it's probably, this was around October 2010. I'd say mid-October. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of Cruising the Coast. It's this thing they do in the Gulf Coast of Mississippi, in Gulfport, Biloxi, or whatever. It's called Cruising the Coast. It's where people with really nice cars just show up and, show off their cars. It's basically a car show that, spans an entire city. Not that it's a really big city. Anyways, we're all chilling on the beach. I'm with my buddy Rick. We got our buddy Aaron, aka Jesus, because he looked just like Jesus. I swear, if you guys could see him, you would think you were probably dead or something. But anyways, it's me, buddy Rick, buddy Jesus, and we got Jesus's girlfriend. Honestly, I can't remember her name. Really, I should. You'll understand why I should after I finish telling you this story. So anyways, we're on the beach. We're all drinking. I'm about 16 years old at the time. Everyone else around me is a bit older. I was that kind of kid growing up. I hung out with older kids. That was just my thing. But no harm done, whatever. Here I am today. And we're all hanging out. 16 years old, hanging out with my older friends. And my buddy Rick he was the quote-unquote chauffeur for the weekend. he was kind of driving us around, and he had the whip, and we got in there and we got the shit popping. But anyways, I never drove a stick shift ever at this point in my life. Barely knew how to drive a car at all, and so I decided to ask my buddy Rick, "Hey Rick, why don't you show me how to drive a stick shift, man?" No. I don't want to just go my entire life not knowing how to drive a stick shift. I want to be like Fast and Furious, right? Don't tell me you guys haven't thought the same thing before. Because if you say you haven't, you're probably playing yourself. Anyways, so Rick agrees. We get in the car, and next thing I know, I'm in the driver's seat in the cockpit. I'm driving a stick shift. He showed me how to, the shift pattern and all that. It was quite easy, if I'm being honest. I picked up on it really easily, and yeah, that's my story. Hey, no, I'm just kidding. So after he teaches me how to drive a stick shift, we do a few blocks around the street, and we get back to our destination, our hotel where we were staying at the time, and Jesus's girlfriend, man, I cannot remember her name. I want to say it started with a K. Kayla, perhaps Kaylee. Who knows? Maybe she'll hear this. If she does, hey, holler at me. You know who you are. So she asked Rick to teach her how to drive a stick shift as well. I think she was actually about the same age as me, so she was maybe she was thinking the same thing as I was. But little do we know, young K person doesn't even know how to drive an automatic or anything. She's never driven a car at all. Neglected to tell us this. Anyways, honestly, if it were my car, I wouldn't have even let me drive the shit. But that's beside the point. We get behind that wheel with we'll just call her K from here on out. We get behind the wheel with K in the driver's seat, and it's not going too badly. She maybe stalled out once or twice. Rick's in the passenger seat. He's doing the shifting for her because she couldn't really get that part. But after she got the clutching and all that, she was good. The only thing was, Rick completely forgot how to teach this girl how to brake in a stick shift car, right? Those of you who've never driven a stick shift, if you don't know this, whenever you go to brake your car, you have to shift it down. As you slow down, you got to shift it down, or if worse comes to worse, just throw it in neutral and, hit the brakes. But if you don't throw it in neutral and you don't shift it down, your shit's going to stall out and your car is going to, bad things are going to happen. And speaking of bad things happening when you don't know how to downshift or brake your standard shift car, next thing I know, we got a young K behind the wheel, Rick shifting, and about 30 seconds later, we're in a ditch. Oh, I wonder why. It's because we didn't teach her how to brake, and we were going around this curve. She's going about 60, and we're coming up on it. We're coming in pretty hot, and we're like, hey, she's gonna brake. She's not crazy. Whatever. She's gonna hit the brakes. Nope. We're about 20 feet from this curve. We're like, brake, 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 hit the brakes. She's like, I am hitting the brakes. But, she wasn't lying. She was totally hitting the brakes. But didn't exactly work. Next thing I know, we're in a ditch, you guys. My knee is killing me. Everyone else is okay except for young K. I think we had to take her to the hospital because she had stitches or something. She had to get stitches or something like that. It's a pretty interesting experience. Apparently, from what all my friends tell me, later that night, I was being such a huge asshole to Rick because I was so mad that he let the girl drive his car. And I'm not sure what I said to the guy, but I haven't heard from him since. So I was pretty faded at the time. I probably left that little detail out, but yeah, I don't really remember much of that shit besides my knee hurting and thinking that Rick was an asshole for letting Kay drive the car. Anyways, that's my weirdest, strangest, craziest first time experience. That's enough about me, though. I want to hear what you guys have to say. I want to hear your crazy experiences, weird experiences, whatever, first time. And don't hold back, people. We want to hear it. It doesn't matter. If you feel comfortable sharing your experience. We are not ever going to censor anything. We keep it raw here at Medicine Man and the Voice of Reason. And I want to let you guys know if there's one thing you should know about myself. And I feel like the Medicine Man would agree about himself as well, is that I'm a pretty weird guy, and I like to hear the weird shit, man. I like to hear the weird shit. I like to talk about the weird shit. That's what this show is all about, really. It's really just a couple guys thinking out loud. But right now, it's just the one guy. But hey, we're gonna get it right, you guys. Just bear with us. We can get there. Anyways, I want to get to this thing I read about just the other day. I think it's really interesting. Actually, it's pretty funny. I'm gonna talk about. Take a second to talk about this. And so, I came across this story on the National Public Radio website. It's a news website. You know, they have articles and stuff, and you can read up on your current events. And so apparently, found this on NPR. There's this competition that's ongoing right now. It's a competition to avoid learning who won the Super Bowl. Yeah, you heard me right. There's a competition that involves people putting in an effort to not learn who won the Super Bowl. Just in case anybody here is listening who is a part of this competition, I'm not even going to say who won the Super Bowl. So, hey, you owe me one. But no, this is a real thing. There is no prize. Apparently people are just playing this thing for the competition. It says around 200 people do this every year. Right now there's about 8 left. And let me tell you, people are really going that extra mile to make sure they don't fucking lose the bet or whatever, because it says here that one time a person actually lost a bet by a message they saw in an ATM. So, I mean, I can only imagine how hard this must be. It's the fucking Super Bowl, right? This is America. Like, how can you not know who won the Super Bowl? So, anyways, some people, everybody had different measures. Some people kept it a little bit more simple, like my boy Jeb Adams. This guy's from Agora Hill, California. This is his 3rd year in a row partaking in this competition. And, he kept it pretty simple. He just turned off all his notifications on his cell phone, laptop, tablets, all that shit, social media, whatever. Actually, he deleted all his social media in honor of this competition so that he wouldn't check on it to, see baby pictures of his sister's daughter or whatever, and see a big blank poster. That's for you guys who are part of the competition. So, anyways, some people, really went hard in the measures that they took to not learn who won the Super Bowl. For instance, Jamie Baskin of Kansas City. So, she works in an office environment, and, she's taking her lunch break. Probably wants to get some coffee or something. Who knows? Maybe she wants to maybe heat up a bagel, put some cream cheese on that shit, or fuck it, put some actual cheese on that shit. Hey, I told you I was weird. But yeah, so she's on her lunch break at work, and she's walking towards the door, and I reckon she could hear the dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun. And you know what that means. If you're a part of this bet, you better stay the hell out of this room. So she's standing outside of the break room, just lingering, waiting around, waiting for this person, whoever's watching ESPN, to just turn it off. I suppose she doesn't want to be a weirdo and like holler into the room like, "Hey, can you turn that ESPN off? I don't want to know who won the Super Bowl. I know I'm weird. Fuck you." So, she's lingering outside her break room at work, and next thing you know, here comes her boss wandering around the corner, and she's just like, "What are you doing out here? What are you doing? Why are you standing outside the break room like some kind of stranger?" And Jamie says, and I quote, "No, I can't go in the break room." And she just gave me the weirdest look and was like, "Why?" And I'm like, because I'm going to find out who won the Super Bowl. And she just kind of was like, "Okay," and walked into her office. And so I'm pretty sure she thinks I'm like very weird. Unquote. Yeah. Insane, right? Like, it amazes me the things that people do. And, this kind of reminds me of when I was in, like, middle school, high school years, I want to say. All the kids, they would do this thing. It's called The Game. A lot of you have probably heard of it, honestly. I think it was pretty popular. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it was just me. But there's this thing called The Game, apparently, where people would, like the rules of this game, it was like a mental game. The rules of this game was to not think about the game. If you think about the game, you lose. Isn't that dumb as shit? At least with the Super Bowl thing, they're kind of like, just slapping modern technology in the face. Because you basically have to be a caveman if you don't want to know who won the Super Bowl. I mean, it's crazy. So, moving on. Anyways, I could talk about that shit all day. It's very strange.
I don't try to play lonely photo. Just get high every day. I swear that that's what's up. Smoky pain every day. I sound like Hawaiian, but I am Irish as shit. You can tell because I'm flying higher than you've ever flew on the ground. Sending you a spice drum and heaven hill around.
I want to take a second to talk about music. Like I said, I want to know what you guys think. I want to know what you guys like. I want to know everything about you guys, because as time goes on, you're gonna learn a lot about me, and hey, let's learn about each other. This is gonna be a beautiful relationship. I can see it already. So we're gonna talk about music right now. I want to know what kind of music you guys like. What are your most listenable albums? Slide in my DMs. Send me an email. mmindthevor@gmail.com. That's all lowercase, all one word. And what's your most listenable album? Like sometimes you come across an album that's just like, it's like a movie or something. You know what I mean? Like you don't skip any of it. You put the CD in, or you put it on your iPod or your phone or on your whatever you listen to your music on. You put this album on, and you just go into this own world. It's almost like reading a book. Do you know what I mean? And I want to know what is your most listenable album. I want to know what albums make you guys feel that way. Like, tell me what album you can put on and just listen to that whole bitch all the way through. You know what I mean? Because I'm always open for new music. I want to hear new shit. I'm open to everything as long as it's not like country or something like that, honestly. And if I'm being completely honest, some country songs are kind of catchy. But hey, don't fucking judge me. Anyways, I'm gonna tell you guys one of my most listenable albums. You guys have probably heard of this band, Slightly Stoopid. These dudes go way back to the Day days, and they're really still doing it today, man. They're coming out with new material up to this day, and this is why I love this band. They kept it real. Their music is always, no other music has touched me the way that Slightly Stoopid has. And it's really a beautiful thing. And I want to recommend the album The Longest Barrel Ride by Slightly Stoopid. You guys really got to check this out. It's just a fusion of so many different genres, man. It's reggae, it's punk, it's ska, it's all that shit. Even a little bit of metal thrown in there, man. Check it out, bro. I'm telling you, you will not regret it. And hey, while you're at it, why don't you just listen to Slightly Stupid's whole discography? Because who am I kidding? All that shit's pretty good. And like I said, send me your suggestions in the emails, slide in my DMs. I want to know what you think. That's mmindthevor at gmail.com. And follow us on Instagram also at mmindthevor, all lowercase, all one word. And let me know. Let me know your favorite album. I want to know your favorite album. I want to know everything about you guys. Hey, I know this is gonna sound kind of weird, but I think I kind of like you guys. But hey, moving on. So yeah, music. That's what we were talking about, right? Music. So like I was saying earlier at the beginning of the show, the Medicine Man, he's just been so busy with so many things. He's got work and he's got his DJing duties and whatnot. He's actually very good. You guys should check him out. And hey, as a matter of fact, if you live in the South Mississippi area, come down to Brewski's, man. March the 1st, Hattiesburg, Mississippi. That's Brewski's. It's on 4th Street. Pretty poppin' place. Big college crowd. We got the Medicine Man booked there for March the 1st, guys. Come on out. Your boy, the voice of reason, is going to be on mic control. I'm telling you. It's going to be a banger. Ladies' night as well, ladies. So come on down, man. Bring a friend. Bring two. Fuck it. Bring them all. And, we're going to get that bitch. We're going to get it right. And, jam-packed. That's going to be a jam-packed weekend. This is a couple weeks from now. Because the day after Brewski's, March the 1st, we got another banger coming for you guys. But this one's going to be a little bit more intimate, though. You know what I'm saying? This is, one of those first name basis type of things. Where's that invite at? You feel me? Like, this thing we're putting together, it's this thing thrown together by some close friends of mine and the Medicine Man. They call them Sub City Promotions. Look them up on Facebook, you guys. I'm not sure if they have an Instagram, but look them up on Facebook. They're definitely on Facebook. That's Sub City Promotions, man. They're really doing big things around the area, around here in southern Mississippi, Hattiesburg area, to really help the music scene progress a little bit. And they got this show coming up March the 2nd. We're calling it Hotel de Base. It's gonna be a little kind of a private, intimate affair, but not too private, not too intimate. It's gonna be sick, you guys. Undisclosed location, man. If you want to get in on this shit, you better hop on that Facebook page. Get on Facebook, look up Hotel de Base, and take it from there. So it's gonna be sick. We got a whole lineup, man. We got 4 DJs coming out, you guys. It's gonna be so sick. You guys gotta come out. Here's the lineup for you. This is in no particular order. We're gonna have Dubba D from Lafayette, Louisiana, and also we're gonna have Goom coming out of Hammond, Louisiana. We got my man Mevac coming straight out of Baton Rouge, and of course we got the Medicine Man straight out of Hattiesburg, Mississippi, featuring a special guest, King Leo. He's a local rapper, you guys. You gotta check this kid out. He's on SoundCloud and Facebook and Instagram, all that. Make sure you look him up. That's King Leo. It's spelled KXNG, Leo. Very talented kid. He's going to be on with Medicine Man at Hotel de Base. That's March 2nd. You'll also find your boy, the voice of reason, there once again on mic control. You know how we do it, man. We're going to have that shit popping. Make sure y'all come out, dude. March 1st, March 2nd is going to be a jam-packed weekend, you guys. And we really want y'all to be a part of it. Come through, man. Show some love. And you already know we're going to show it right back, you guys. Another thing I miss about Hotel de Base, it's going to be a $5 cover. 18 years and up only, guys. No youngins, man. I'm telling you. It's going to be worth it. You won't want to miss this one. And hey, don't forget, guys, make sure you respond to our question of the day, man. Send us those emails. We want to know what you got to say. We want to know what your weirdest first time experience, strangest, craziest first time experience. The crazier the better, y'all. Don't hold back, man. slide in them DMs, shoot us an email, mmandthevor@gmail.com, and that's Instagram at mmandthevor, all one word, all lowercase. So I came across this really weird article earlier today. I like to eat fast food. It's the American way, right? And came across this weird article on Mashable.com, and it's about the 14 most outrageous food creations of 2017. You guys gotta read this article, man. I'm gonna post links about it in the description or whatever when we get this podcast on the air, and make sure y'all check it out, because the descriptions of these foods I'm about to give you are not gonna do them justice. You gotta see the pictures. So first on the list, man, we're gonna get right into it, is the Volcano Crispy Chicken Chips. And this is from Taco Bell, of course. I think they're just like spicy chicken chips, which are basically chicken nuggets. And I think they give you some cheese dipping sauce. Taco Bell's actually on this list a lot, because coming up on number 2, we got Taco Bell again with the Naked Chicken Chalupa. And yeah, this one's probably pretty familiar for you guys. It's pretty popular. I've seen a lot of commercials about it and stuff. And it's basically a taco, but the shell is a piece of chicken, though. Piece of fried chicken, man. It looks really good. I haven't had one, but I gotta try it. And number 3 on the list, we got Taco Bell again with the Naked Chicken Chips, which are just basically the same thing as the Volcano Crispy Chicken Chips at number 1. I imagine they're not spicy, though. Like I said, they're just fucking chicken nuggets, guys, with the nacho cheese dipping sauce, man. It's not even that good. And I know you're probably thinking, like, voice of reason, like, why are you even telling me this stuff? This isn't even any good. Like, these are just regular foods. Hold on, though. Because coming up next on number 4 from Popeyes, we got sweet and crunchy chicken tenders. Now, I want you to take a second and just, guess in your head what that might be, because it probably isn't what you think it is. So these chicken tenders, they're made with a shortbread cookie coating. They're just regular chicken tenders, but they're dipped in a shortbread cookie coating. Imagine just like regular chicken batter, but you dip it in your little egg milk mixture, and then you dip it in your shortbread cookie coating. Sounds really strange, man. I'd really like to try it. I've never seen this before, so if anybody around the Southeast or South Mississippi area know where I can get one of these, man, holler at your boy. Send me a DM, slide in my emails. I'm trying to see what's up with this. I want to see if it's good. I don't think I'll like it, but hey, it's worth a try, right? Coming up next, we got these weird cereal shakes they did at Burger King. It's a Lucky Charm milkshake. Now, I know you think this might sound good, guys, but I'm here to warn you. I've tried the Cinnamon Toast Crunch flavored Burger King milkshakes, and they are fucking terrible. They're just too sweet, man. Too sugary, too much sugar, too much cinnamon. It's no good. But who knows? Maybe the Lucky Charms one is alright. You guys should check it out. If you do, let me know. I'd like to hear about it. I want to try everything on this list, if I'm being completely honest. And who knows, maybe one day I will. And if not, you guys can try it and you can tell me what you think about it, because here at the Medicine Man and the Voice of Reason, we really want to know what you guys think. We want to know what's on your mind, and we'll tell you what's on ours. We're going to be really good friends, you guys. Just stick with us. So coming up next on the list is number 6. So in Singapore, at McDonald's, they do things a little bit differently over there than they do here. So you guys have heard of the movie Despicable Me, right? So they had this little spin-off. It's called Minions, I believe. It's just about the Minions from the movie Despicable Me. Well, at McDonald's locations in Singapore, they did this little thing where they had Minion-themed foods, and they had these foods. They included Minion-shaped potatoes, spicy chicken nuggets, banana ice cream, and banana pie. Now, what's weird about this one to me is not the Minion theme. What's weird about this one is banana pie, banana ice cream, spicy chicken nuggets. I don't think they have these things at the American McDonald's. Why do they have them at Singapore? We need these things. Maybe not the banana pie, but I like the spicy chicken nuggets, man. I want to see what those are about. Like, McDonald's America, you are sleeping. Let's get some spicy chicken nuggets out here, y'all. Coming up number 7 on the list. This is probably the most interesting and intriguing thing I've seen on this entire list. So KFC, they have this specialty website. It's called KFC Limited. And they were doing this thing last year where they made a sandwich. You guys have probably heard of the Zinger sandwich from KFC. It's a chicken sandwich. And this Zinger in particular is called the Zinger Meteorite. It's only available on KFC's specialty website, KFC Limited. Now, the thing about this sandwich is, it looks like a meteor. I shit you not. It looks just like a meteor. You guys, you gotta look at this article and check these pictures out, man. It looks just like a meteor. It's the same color. It even has little craters and stuff on it. And I know what you're thinking. You're probably thinking like, hey, I love chicken sandwiches. Meteors are pretty cool too. Maybe I should try this. Well, you're gonna have to break the bank on that one, buddy, because it costs $20,000. Oh God! You wanna take a bite into this meteorite sandwich? I'd like to imagine it's spicy. And, you know, if it's a meteorite themed sandwich, like, shouldn't it be spicy? Like, hot? Meteorites are pretty hot, right? I don't know. Makes sense to me. But yeah, $20,000 for this sandwich. If you wanna take a bite into this meteor sandwich, get ready to drop 20 racks on it, buddy. But hey, I'll throw you $5 and you can let me try a sesame seed off the bun or something like that, and we'll call it a day. Coming up next, we got number 8. It's Firecracker Burrito from Taco Bell. This burrito is so weird, you guys. I know what you're thinking by the name. You might think Firecracker Burrito sounds pretty simple. It's probably just like some sort of spicy burrito, which it is. It is a spicy burrito, but it's not that simple, you guys. The ingredients of this burrito, they include rice, cheese, beef, tortilla chips. And you're probably saying, voice of reason, this sounds like a regular old burrito to me. Well, I haven't mentioned the spicy Pop Rocks candy just yet. Yeah, you heard that right. Spicy Pop Rocks candy. As in Pop Rocks, like the little bags of candy you'd get when you were a little kid, and you put them on your tongue and they feel like they're popping in your mouth. Yeah, they make spicy ones apparently, and you can get them on this burrito, the Firecracker Burrito at Taco Bell. You guys, I've never seen or heard of this before I've read this article, and I want you guys, if you have seen this anywhere, to let me know where, man, and I'm gonna go and get me one, bro. I'll even do a little review of it for you guys. I do a whole review of all 14 of these items if possible. So yeah, man, let me know if you know where I can get one of these Firecracker burritos. It looks really gross. Looks really, really gross, but hey, fuck it, right? Coming up at number 9, we got the Naked Egg Taco from Taco Bell. This one's pretty self-explanatory. If you know, in context with the Naked Chicken Chalupa, it's just a breakfast taco basically, and your shell is a fried egg folded over some, you know, probably some potatoes and cheese and maybe a little bacon or sausage. It looks really good, man. It's actually pretty popular. I've seen commercials for it. I haven't tried it yet because I don't really like Taco Bell's breakfast, but this one looks actually really good. I'm gonna have to see how it is, man. Definitely. And coming up on the list of 14 strangest fast food creations of 2017, is number 10. And this one is probably my favorite one. Not favorite as in like, oh my god, it's so good, because I've never tried it. But I want to, man. It's my favorite one of this list of things that I want to try. And, you know, strange foods or whatever. So, it's called the Chocoladilla. This is from Taco Bell. So basically what it looks like in the picture is a quesadilla, but it has Kit Kat candy and chocolate syrup. It sounds pretty simple, man, but I'm telling you, it looks fucking amazing. I definitely gotta try one of these. If you guys know where I can get one, man, let me know. Honestly, you might not be able to get one in America, because it says here that they were tested in the UK for a short period of time in 2017, so they could be long gone by now, man. I'm gonna have to look into this very strange idea, man. Taco Bell, you guys, you're really doing it big on this list. So coming up next, we got number 11, KFC bath bombs. Yeah, you heard that right. KFC bath bombs, as in Kentucky Fried Chicken bath bombs. These were they were only available in Japan. They gave away I think about 100 of them. It was in this partnership with a Japanese retailer called Village Vanguard. And think about these bath bombs. They're shaped like drumsticks, like chicken drumsticks, chicken legs, and apparently people are saying they smell like canola oil and chicken grease. I don't think I want to walk around smelling like canola oil and chicken grease, but I would like to have one of these just so I could have one. I know this isn't food, but it's food shaped, right? So, hey, it made the list. Coming up next, we got number 12. You guys, this was pretty popular. I remember when this came out, I was seeing on Facebook a lot of posts about it and shit. It's Rick and Morty's Szechuan sauce. This was available at Mickey D's only on October 7th, 2017 at 7,000 locations. And if you know Mickey D's, 7,000 locations is maybe like a tenth of their locations? I don't know. Don't quote me on that. So yeah, they were available at only 7,000 locations on October 7th, 2017. I didn't get to try any personally, man. I really want to know what it tastes like. What the fuck is this Szechuan sauce that Rick is always talking about in Rick and Morty? If you guys haven't seen Rick and Morty, by the way, you're really slipping. You need to watch that shit. It's on Hulu, man. It's so good. So good. Coming up next, we got number 13. This is from a place you might be familiar with if you're from around the East Coast. It's called Tim Hortons. It's a donut and ice cream shop. It's actually pretty good. But they're coming out, they're really changing up the game. They're coming out with these weird lattes right now. This was only available at 2 stores in Buffalo, New York. Coming in at number 13 on the list of 14 strangest fast food creations of 2017 is the Buffalo Latte. Tim Hortons Buffalo Latte. Now, take a second and put those 2 words together. Buffalo Latte. It's exactly what you think it is, man. It's a latte, but it's zesty though, like a buffalo wing. It's a zesty buffalo seasoning coffee drink. Only available in Buffalo, New York at 2 locations, man. I really want to know what this tastes like. I can't even imagine in my mind, like coffee and buffalo wings. Does it still taste like coffee though, but it's just spicy? I have a lot of questions about this, man. I gotta see what this is about. Next time I'm on the East Coast, Tim Hortons, I'm coming for you. And number 14 on the list, not even gonna lie, this is kind of a letdown. It's a McVegan. It's just a vegan burger from McDonald's. Yeah, pretty lame, I know. But man, if y'all find any of the foods off of this list, let me know. I'll pay top dollar for one of them KFC bath bombs. And also, man, I just want to point out, Taco Bell, you guys are the true innovators of the fast food industry. Like, you guys are the master of coming out just, hey, fuck it, yeah, let's wrap a piece of chicken around that taco and it's gonna be so good. Or hey, fuck it, let's put some Kit Kats in a quesadilla with some chocolate syrup. If nobody likes it, fuck it, we'll forget it never happened. And man, I salute you guys. I salute you, Taco Bell. Y'all keep doing what you're doing. And seriously, if anybody finds out where I can get one of these chocoladillas, holler at your boy, man. Slide in my DMs. Send me an email. MM at gmail.com. That's all lowercase, all one word. Make sure you send those emails in, man. We really want to hear what you got to say. Don't forget about that question of the day, man. What was your strangest first time experience? It could be strange, it could be weird, it could be funny, it could be crazy. Don't hold back, you guys. No holds barred. We ain't censored around this motherfucker. We want to hear everything. So send those emails in, man. We're going to read them next week. We really want to hear what y'all got to say. I think we're going to get ready to wrap it up here. And don't forget, you guys, March 1st and 2nd, we got a jam-packed weekend coming. We got the Medicine Man performing at Brewski's on March the 1st. And then Hotel de Base, we got a full jam-packed lineup for you guys. Featuring the Medicine Man and the young homie King Leo. I'm telling y'all, people, it's going to be amazing. Make sure you get out. You can party with us a whole weekend. And we're going to have another private little shindig at La Casa, if you know me like that. And, man, y'all come out, dude, for real. Show some support. Show some love, man, because we love y'all. And we're going to get this year going right. And, you know, don't forget those questions of the day. We want to hear what you got to say. That's going to be it for episode 1 of Medicine Man and the Voice of Reason. Promise you guys, next week, man, we got the Medicine Man. He's going to be in here. And, man, hopefully we'll get to read some of those stories. I'm really looking forward to see if people send some shit in. I want to hear what y'all got to say, and I'm ready to read them. Anyways, catch us next Friday. Medicine Man and the Voice of Reason. We'll be on SoundCloud. We'll be on Podbean. Make sure you click that follow button on social media. We're on Instagram at MMandtheVOR, all lowercase, all one word. Shoot us an email, man. MMandtheVOR at gmail.com. We read them. Because here at Medicine Man and the Voice of Reason, we really do give a shit what you gotta say. Catch us next week, you guys. Be easy.
Alright, look, I came out here, I give it 190%, you know what I'm saying? I came out here, me and my boys, we practice all year, you know what I'm saying? Like, fucking all the time, we fucking in here, like, fucking, we practice all year, we train all year, you know what I'm saying? We give it 190%. Thank you, baby. We give it 190%, and me and my boys, you know, I'm gonna fuck around, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel telling me and my boys, you know, we do it big, 100% all the way around, and, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't even try to fuck with it, alright? I'm about to throw up on y'all.